So that's the kind of day it's been here.
Yes, no kidding. We had snow squall warnings and watches in place, and likely they will be reissued for Saturday because it's not over yet. Okay, so we have the southwesterly wind coming off the open waters of Lake Ontario. It's frozen in some areas, but not everywhere, and that's a pretty decent fetch. So on the other side, we're getting the snow. It's the difference in temperature between the air and the water. Unbelievable that the water is still relatively mild enough to create snow squalls, and that's the situation. So right here, that's the target. That's the heaviest amount of snow. And some of these squalls have been extending all the way into places like Montreal, for example. Pretty incredible. You will remain below seasonal for the near future as well. A lot of cold air in this country, and it persists. We still have snow squall warnings, or watches, I should say, in places like Natashquin, Saint-Anne-de-Mont, Anticosti, all under those squalls, and that's the same kind of thing, but this time it's the St. Lawrence that's producing them. We had a little bit of a trough moving across the Maritimes on Friday, moving into Newfoundland for Saturday. It's producing a little bit of snow, light flurries for the most part. Here's a look at Upper Tantallon. Thank you to DP for your video. Looks good. Very, very snowy. I mean, that's, of course, on top of the big storm that you saw on Wednesday. This was light in comparison, of course. Temperature-wise, these are Quebec temperatures, colder than average, again, right across the board for the next 3 days, right into the weekend. And there is the totals we anticipate in Atlantic Canada. So most areas, less than 2 centimeters. It's going to be cold again right through the weekend, unfortunately. Yes, but there are things that you can do indoors, of course. That will be lots of fun, or just embrace it. We're not looking at any big storms. We've had enough of that for 1 week, haven't we? My name is Kim MacDonald. I'm glad to have you here. Let's talk about Saturday morning's temperatures. Oh, they are not pretty. Again, we're talking about minus 16, minus 17, and then wind chills in the minus 20s. Would you go camping in temperatures like these? Well, at the Toronto Sportsman Show, they have the right equipment if you choose to. Here's Arda with more. That'd be cozy. Okay, so the Sportsman Show runs until Sunday, so that's the 9th, and it's at the Direct Energy Center if you want to check it out. Okay, so we've got a little bit of snow coming on Saturday night into Sunday. Not a lot around southern Ontario, a couple of centimeters likely, 4 at the most. The heavier snow continues to be the eastern shores of Lake Ontario. So if you're going to Prince Edward County, places like Napanee and Belleville, yeah, it could be a little scary. They've had ongoing snow squalls, and the snow is certainly piling up there because of Lake Ontario. Okay, so here's that little low that I was alluding to. Even on this map, it's just showing cloud cover, not a lot of precipitation. But again, we expect a little bit of snow to fall on Saturday night into Sunday. May slick up the roads a little bit. Minus 16, that is your morning temperature in Toronto. So yes, it's going to be cold. Maybe you can sleep in on your Saturday. Minus 17 in Hamilton. These temperatures don't include the wind chill, as mentioned. The wind chills will be in the minus 20s, minus 25 in some cases, minus 15 in Barrie. At least we have some sunshine, though. That's the good news. The clouds roll in late day. And beautiful shot here. Thank you to Beverly for this video. And there's Nuka up front. Not sure who's in the back there. Looks like they want a little bit of fun, but I don't know if Nuka's interested at the moment. Okay, so we really are weather free, and what I mean by that is we're not looking at any major storms across Atlantic Canada over the next few days. You may be wary of a little bit of sea effect snow along the western shores, though, of Newfoundland. This is right through the weekend. And we have a trough that's moved through some light snow across Nova Scotia. We've got snow squalls, though, for the eastern shores of Quebec, including the Gaspé, places like Natashquin and Anticosti, looking at accumulating snow there. Temperatures will be close to seasonal for Saturday, and then dropping off the next couple of days. I mean close to seasonal, but you're still below seasonal. Fantastic polar bears there. He's really popular in his neighborhood because of it as well. But he needs the right kind of snow, and I guess the right kind of snow is what fell on Wednesday in Halifax. Picked up about 15 centimeters. Saturday morning looks like this. So temperatures a little on the cool side. Wind chills is what you'll be more concerned about. Feeling like minus 21 in St. John, minus 20 in Charlottetown and Summerside as well. So yes, a little on the cool side. I mentioned the trough. That's that red dotted line swinging through, bringing a little bit of snow, but not a whole lot of it. No big storms. That's what we're more concerned about. So it's going to be a storm-free weekend. I think a lot of people will be happy about that. But we're not getting out of the deep freeze. Temperatures cooling down in Halifax once more, minus 3 on Saturday, and then Sunday, minus 7. But if you dress for it, it's okay. No stormy weather either. That's good news. Most of our stormy weather is along the eastern shores of Lake Ontario. I'll show you that in just a moment. So minus teens to start the day on Saturday, minus 20s for wind chill, mid-minus 20s. You're going to have to dress warm if you're heading out early in the day. We've got a little bit of a low in the vicinity, 2 to 4 centimeters. That's on the high side. Most areas will see less than 2 centimeters, with the exception, again, of Prince Edward County in Ontario, which has been hit by snow squalls. And we'll be hearing from some of our viewers coming up about what kind of day they had. Probably a smart move. Don't give Arta the keys, whatever you do. By the way, the Sportsman Show runs right through until Sunday, so check it out if you are near the Direct Energy Center. You want to go there. Temperatures on Saturday morning will be cold, minus 16, minus 17. That's the core temperature, and we're talking about wind chills again around minus 25, minus 26. Can't seem to get a break from the cold. We also have a little system moving in. This will be Saturday night. There is not much to this at this point in time. Models indicating that it may drop a couple of centimeters at most across southern Ontario. The bigger story will be if you are traveling, say, to Prince Edward County, because we have had a steady stream of snow coming off of Lake Ontario, bringing snow to places like Picton, for example, Belleville, Napanee. So those areas getting snow squalls, but the GTA, not bad. Temperatures will look like this for the next few days. We're not near seasonal until, well, it looks like next Thursday. And even then, that's a long way off. So yes, we've got no big storms, but temperatures remain cold.
The all-new Weather Network local forecast, still on the 10.